Well, well, well. I'm now equipped with my Brady Games Take Your Game Further strategy guide sent to us by one of our patrons a couple of years ago when it seemed all but certain that we were going to cover Xenosaga in the second season of this podcast, but turned out not to be the case. But now I have it. And I can make sure I don't miss important things like, I don't know, going to the Iron Man bar to make sure I get the engagement ring or something. I don't know. Let's check it out. Also, I read in here that... I can't hear myself. There we go. Also, I read in here that if you put Junior in the front of your party, there's some different dialogue, so we should do that. I think that only occurs on the Durandal. Oh, he's got different footstep sounds. Wow. Now there's something I didn't expect. Okay, whatever. Let's check one more thing. What was I going to check? I don't know. But I'm off work today, so that's good. I can just do some stuff. Although the downside of that is that my kids are off school today. Well, early dismissal for some reason. So I won't have too much free time, but that's okay. Let the Discord know I'm streaming in case anybody wants to hop on. All right. I think we're pretty much done exploring here. I've already talked to the guy. Everyone's moving to Sector 36. I thought that at first that the contents inside are more important than my wife, which would be pretty funny. And awful, but funny. Okay, Iron Man is the last place that I need to explore, I think, before moving on. Wow, a lot of people in here. Mayumi. Thanks, Mayumi. Oh, Mr. Junior. Okay, specially made hologram of Shelly. That's something. Hey, it's a piano. Morning? What does that say? Simply the heart? Simply the... I'm going to screenshot that so that I can try to zoom in on that later and see if that says anything. Look, there's a picture of a old-timey time lady. Okay. If only the fish with the ring hadn't escaped to Director Guinan's private beach. Okay, that's a very specific hint. Thank you. That's pretty funny that the piano's broken given this game's distinct lack of sound. Have you been working out regularly? Okay. Whoa. Look at this fucking guy. Okay, let me check out my handy guide here and see what to do about this engagement ring situation. Do I do that yet? I don't think I do that yet until I have the fish detector. Which I don't have yet, I don't think. I don't think I'm supposed to find that yet. Oh, man. Okay. Excuse me. A little groggy this morning. I think I sound groggy, too. Should probably go outside for a while. Maybe I'll do that next. Okay, I've done everything here. I gotta go to the other sectors, though, I think. This doesn't even tell me which one's which. That's the beach. That's probably what goes back to the Durandal. There I can't go yet, so I'll go down here. Eggs. 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 Okay. There's a lot more signage here, isn't there? Tuning in parts. We're not going to upgrade our eggs, are we? We're not going to deal with this. Yeah, I agree, Panda Pajamas. I had said the same thing when I first got here yesterday. I had no memory of it whatsoever. I did in the second game, though. I just don't want to deal with any of this, and I know the egg stuff isn't very important, but my guys aren't very strong, so maybe I'll do it later. I just hit the wrong button. I don't really. I just don't. I just can't. I can't do it. If this game forced you to engage with the eggs stuff a little more, it would have been better. But I just don't care. Don't know why. I really want to know what that sign says. Most people here only have one line of dialogue, but there's the occasional one that has a second. Game. There's a game machine. Would you like to play? Welcome to the world of Destroy Runner. Question 1. Oh, this is a trivia. Okay. What's the name of the parts shop in the dock colony? Oh, I know this one. It's not Sock It To Me. It's Talk To Me. The eccentric professor. I haven't met him yet, but I think his name is Professor. It's not Scott or Tom or Vanderkam. What? Unattractive tuxedo. Irresistible leopard print bathing suit. Smelly looking purple t-shirt. Stylish black suit. Let's see if it's in the... Here, let's pull the guide out here. It's smelly looking t-shirt. Okay. Who's all fired up about the drill? Mr. Driller. Swain. No, Swain was the... it's Holgar. Swain was the door guy. The girl that can't speak at the dock clinic, I know that one too. It's Luddy, yeah. Lovely Momo. Bunny, Pink Bug, Luddy, King, Lovely Momo. Ta-da. PM card C. I wonder what that does. Hello, stretch guy. Okay, over here in the lounge, we're all having a good time. Okay, can't do much over here. The VX series. Yeah, Zone of the Enders felt like a moment where there were going to be lots of cool mech games, and then there just weren't. That guy's in my way. Move, sir. Oh, it's just down here. Okay. Professor's Giant Robot Training Hall, Chapter 1. Genius Scientist appears episode. His name is... Oh, this is special dialogue if you have Junior in the front of your party. I read about this earlier. He's vibrating. Fantabulous. Eggs, you say? Eggs are shit. Uh. Dream fragments. His name is Professor, just like the quiz game said. Great. I should probably screen cap this here. Is it possible to screen cap a single thing here? Who knows? I agree. Whoa. Noises. This is going to sound weird, but the noises here remind me of the ambient noises in the Buzz Lightyear ride at Disney World. Don't know why I'm having that specific, you know, those specific feelings are being evoked right now, but they are. I can't turn in the points to the vibrating old man yet, or do I have to leave and come back maybe? Oh, let's keep going down here. Oh yeah, look at all these cool robot parts. Go back in and out and see if I can turn in those parts. Because I know I have at least 2 of the robot parts that he's talking about. Chapter 2. Junior sits on the floor. Great. He's got a blue screen of death in here. No, I'm not done cleaning. I think that's the last one. I love how he's whacking at the buttons like a madman. Also, one of his Dr. Octopus arms has a Mickey Mouse glove. Thrawny blade. It's the Xenoblade. Okay, well those are the only ones I have so far, so I guess I can leave here. That was fun. I guess. Okay, well that's that. Morning. Evening, or whatever it may be. I don't think we can do anything here until we get the fish detector. But let's just make sure. I mean, can they just insert the everyday music right here? Like, here, like, check this out. Hold on. Like, I know this game had to come out before it was finished. I mean, the game's finished, but before it was fully... you know, ready. Polished, that's the word I was looking for. But let's just say that... Hold on, let me... Let's just say for a minute that this music was playing. Hopefully you all can hear this. That's not working. Sorry, I can't get my desktop audio to pipe through. Hold on. No, that's going to create an echo. Never mind, I can't do it. I was going to play... I'll have to change my setup. I don't want to create an echo, but I was going to play some music in the background here and be like, wow, this is nice. Yeah, I wish somebody was on a record talking about why there was no background music. I'm sure there's a reason. Yeah, I've finished the game before. It's been many years, but I'm not that worried about spoilers. I remember most of what happened. Just some of the details are missing for me. But I did see a bit of your message, and I think that's pretty interesting. I'm probably gonna have to look that up. Okay, let me check my guide real quick. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I love having a physical strategy guide. It's so great. Okay, we can't. Okay, I did that. I did that. Okay, now the next thing it wants me to do is go to the launch pad. Launch pad from DuckTales. And go there. Okay, that'll work. Speaking of launch pad. Yeah, there's a handful of songs that seem like that I don't think are used for background music that I think would work. Like what I was trying to play a second ago was the Everyday track, that like kind of light, airy track that's played when they're like eating dinner and stuff like that, or at the beach. Like that would have worked in certain situations. Some more exposition on Life Recycling Act mutant people. X-Men plot lines, I guess we could call it. I do think, though, that like Souls games, not that I'm an expert, because I haven't played very many of them, but I do think most of the musical choices in those games are a lot more deliberate. I feel like this one was like, excuse me, fuck it, we don't have time. Send it in. I need a draw for that. Fuck it, send it in. Yeah, okay, so I guess we've got all the dialogue here. I will. Hey, it's Captain Matthews. Actually, yes. Take me to the dock colony. Okay, I'm gonna guess there's not a whole lot new. There's nothing new here. Yep, same dialogue as before. But I do want to go turn in the quest stuff for Luti. There she is. I like how Junior just sits on the floor. That's kind of funny. And then he gets up and sits back down. Okay, well, that's all, I guess. Let's check here. Dock Colony Revisited. Apparently I can buy a mech from Momo here. I'm not going to do that. Just not. Oh yeah, the Muku Muku plush. Yeah, I saw that on sale and I just had to buy it. Decorate the podcast studio. We don't have any great. We don't have a lot of great sort of decorations for the podcast studio that are actually related to the podcast games. Other than there used to be some Suikoden posters right there. I took those down recently since we're done. And there's a giant action figure of from Final Fantasy, the Spirits Within, over there. I should talk to the little boy in the store. Oh, is it the robot ghost boy or something? I've talked to him before. Okay, yeah, I have talked to him. But I haven't got to where that pays off yet, I don't think. Okay, I'm ready to proceed now, I guess. Yeah, I know I talked to him multiple times before as well, so I'm sure it triggered. I do want to quickly go to the residential area because I think there's some specific dialogue there that you can get with Junior. I don't know if it's anything neat or not, but let's give it a try just for some flavor on the podcast whenever we record it. It is interesting that, like, maybe interesting is not the right word, but it is of note that we're usually a lot further ahead in the playthrough of the games than we are in the release of the podcast than we are in playing the game and releasing the podcast and stuff. But right now we're only like 6 weeks ahead, which sounds like a lot, but usually we're like months ahead. And this is all my fault, to be clear. I think Eric's already finished the entire game. But Little Master making rounds. Blowing up shit. Oh my. Okay, well that was worth it. Okay, so far that those two lines of dialogue were worth it. Okay, this guy's dialogue's the same as with Shion. Let's see a fan club guy. Okay. Alright, I'll check this room and then I think that should be it. I don't even remember going in here before. Is that a shop? I think I'm pretty well equipped. I've already got all this stuff. I have that, I just haven't equipped it yet. I have battle gear. What is this? Ammo? I don't know how... Oh, I think I did buy this stuff. I don't know if I'll actually need to use it or not, but... we will see. Okay. Now let's go to the Elsa and get on with the story here. It has been several sessions since I've actually had the opportunity to engage with the battle system, but, you know how this game goes. Is it Doc? Is that where I'm going? Yeah, that's true. I could have beat the shit out of some vending machines that would respawn. But I can do that in real life. Hello, Hammer. Make sure you don't get ripped off. Hello, Alan. Well, let's throw in a save here. You never know. Strangely enough, okay, so I like I said before, I'm been behind in playing this game for the podcast and stuff. And in the last 2 times I've played it during the day, my power is cut off. Because they're like doing some sort of, the power company's doing some sort of work in the neighborhood, and luckily I didn't lose that much. I didn't lose any progress last time because I just saved it. But last time, the time before that, I lost like 45 minutes because the power just cut off. And I'm playing this on an actual PlayStation 2, so. Chief, welcome back. Please, well, did you rest? I love how Junior is sitting on the ground. Let's go maintenance our Cosmos. Oh, right.
Current output is 5.806 LPP. Not even 3% of the required levels.
In other words, you're saying it's impossible to open the door to Lost Jerusalem.
Open the door? It's doubtful whether we can even find it.
Who the fuck
I've told you repeatedly that the emulators were mere supplements. You're the one who ignored that. Because of you, we've lost a valuable asset. I've done what I can with what we have, but it's not going to make much difference. Even Mizrahi couldn't pull this off without the original.
So, have you finally come to acknowledge that lunatic's work?
I'm just being objective. No one in the universe is as knowledgeable in this field as he was.
We can't keep our commander waiting any longer. We'll proceed with Plan 401.
Plan 401.
Plan 401, huh? That seems a bit extreme to me. The 100 series that Helmer's protege is babysitting not only maintain the entire record of Mizrahi's research, but the access code for the UMN transfer column to the sealed area of Old Milsha also resides in it. Treat it too roughly, and you'll lose everything.
I'm well aware of the importance of Milsha and the Y data. That's why I'm using him.
I do not like him. His eyes share the same look as Mizrahi's.
The same as yours.
Well, I'll be waiting for the good news.
Pellegrini, secure a channel to our commander. I want to report this and discuss our plans for manipulating the committee.
Is that guy Margulis's dad or something?
I see.
Oh no.
So what do you want me to do?
The situation is proceeding as planned. Don't interfere with it for now. Of course. I can't imagine the second Milshan
Thanks, Panda
government
Pajamas,
and the
you too.
Kukai Foundation will simply hand it over. If this situation warrants, we may have to use the Song of Nephilim.
Now this is a surprise. I thought you hated it with a passion.
I'm just saying even your toys have their uses.
Then why don't you join me? We can enjoy the show together.
Thanks, I'll pass. I don't share your perverse taste in hobbies.
Yeah, right, you gutless bastard.
Albedo. A URTV. A monster born of life recycling. There are plenty of mentally unstable life recycling variants out there. Just as Cherenkov was one of them. If he starts getting impatient and moves on his own...
You needn't worry about that. Time means nothing to him. The only thing that interests him is that Realian.
Are you really going to use the Song of Nephilim?
Pellegrini, have you ever heard it? That song draws everything unto madness.
Milsha. I never thought I'd come back under these situations.
Chief, is something wrong?
Huh? Oh no, it's nothing. How's that, Cosmos?
Fine. There are no problems. Please continue.
And once again, it's nothing.
We will soon be entering the Milshan star system. We will be entering orbit at 1400 hours local time. Second Milsha Spaceport Flight Control, transmitting flight plan, requesting permission to dock.
Hey, Momo.
Yes? What is it?
We'll be going our separate ways once we get to Second Milsha, right?
Yes?
I don't know if Realians believe in carrying charms or not, but... Here, take this. It's for luck.
It's so pretty. What is it?
It's a bullet from a long time ago. Look. It's got a good luck phrase on it. Sayonara, baby.
Sayonara, baby.
Thank you. I'll keep it safe.
Oh, wait. Hold on a sec.
What?
There we go. Try it on.
Junior's a magical girl, too.
wonderful.
It kind of tires me out a bit, though.
What a strange welcome. Are they escorting us in this time?
They're blocking the way? This is no welcome.
Confirm photon torpedo detonation in immediate vicinity. We're being surrounded by a fleet of Federation vessels.
As you can see from this video, the Kukai Foundation has engaged in what is clearly an act of aggression against the 117th Marine Division. From the events that followed, we can only come to the conclusion that this was an act of rebellion orchestrated by the Foundation's creators, the Second Miltian government. In light of these troubling events, we hereby enter a motion for the following. Per Article 104, an emergency suspension of the vested rights of Second Miltia's autonomous government.
I'd like to add that the 422nd Fleet from Gedalia has been dispatched to the scene in order to surround and contain both the Kukai Foundation and Second Miltia.
Hold on there. Won't that constitute an unauthorized use of force?
The deployment is in accordance with the Federation Emergency Powers Act. It is fully within our powers.
I would think that the Kukai Foundation possessing that level of weaponry is a far greater problem in and of itself.
Perhaps they were heroes during the conflict, or whatever in the past. But the current situation is a result of letting them have their way for so long. The Zohar belong to the entire Federation. Why should Second Miltia have sole control?
The decision to turn the artifacts of old Miltia over to an impartial third party was decided by vote 14 years ago.
We're talking about the dangers of it being monopolized by a corporation.
The Kukai Foundation was converted after the completion of the post-war cleanup and their own disarmament. Since taking on their current name and converting to a business, their primary source of income has become entertainment and tourism. How could they possibly have a vested interest in the Zohar?
You call that disarmed?
It's just enough for self-defense. Think back to the reason the organization was formed. Not only that, we can't ignore their recent achievements against the Gnosis.
Can we be certain these accusations aren't merely jealousy on the part of a state that didn't receive post-war government handouts?
How dare you!
I've heard rumors that Miltia was secretly involved not only with the current planetary disappearance case, but also with other recent developments, including the anti-Gnosis Zohar project.
I'd like to hear the Contact Subcommittee's thoughts on all this. Dr. Mizrahi?
We moved the 100 series Realian to Second Miltia in accordance with the original plan. We're following the protocols.
But I wonder, have you forgotten that it was Miltia that produced the lunatic that summoned the Gnosis and tried to destroy the Federation?
I sympathize with your desire to defend your late husband, but perhaps you are too deeply involved in this situation.
I would not have expected my presence here to be misconstrued in such a manner.
Oh, really? This is just
post-war
governmental policy.
You will destroy the Federation if you continue!
Jealousy on the part of the state, that's all.
Order! Order!
Yeah.
We've just patched in with representatives.
I'm getting a Soul 9000 vibe too from this scene.
Second Miltian government. Well, Representative Helmer.
It's a council of fucked up guys.
In accordance with Federation law, we hereby place the Kukai Foundation under arrest for the suspicion of violating Article 798, Chapter 37, Collection and Concealment of Defense Information, and Article 2153, Chapter 105, Acts of Aggression against Federation vessels, and hereby revoke all rights previously granted. Shut down your engines and relinquish your weapons immediately.
Acts of aggression against Federation vessels?
Furthermore, should the Miltian government allow the Kukai Foundation to dock the Durandal, we will issue a state of emergency notice under Article 2384, Chapter 115, Part 18, Conspiracy to Aid Insurrection.
It looks like they think the Durandal conspired with the Miltian government in an attack on the Federation fleet.
Huh? What Federation fleet?
Hey, check out the network news on the sub-monitor! You're not gonna believe this!
On the morning of the 21st, it appears that the hundreds...
The real question about a council of fucked up guys is, can they be... Do they have to be fucked up guys like, you know, the Soul 9000 guys, or the, you know, Star Wars looking ass Jedi Council guys, Master Mundi, etc. Or can you just be fucked up in the soul and be considered a council of fucked up guys? So if a bunch of, like, you know, goblin souled right-wing motherfuckers gets in a room together, is that a council of fucked up guys? Or do you have to look fucked up to be a council of fucked up guys? That is the real question that we must ponder and determine throughout the course of the podcast, I think.
77th Marine Division flagship Woglinde of the Galaxy Federation's Tessadora Division came under attack by a heavily armed ship belonging to the Kukai Foundation.
The Woglinde? What? I thought the Gnosis attack had been reported already.
The company has been identified as operating in conjunction with the Second Miltian government, and considerations for the possibility of treason have forced the Federation Parliament to dispatch...
They did a good job doctoring that video. But how did they synchronize the battle?
Yes, Sele was the one I was trying to think of a second ago.
Damn! That's from when we fought the UTIC organization. Those bastards were recording it.
I see. That would explain how the absolute coordinates match. I guess that's their indisputable proof. Even I'm starting to think that we did it.
Considering the situation, you don't sound very worried.
In any event, this is confirmation that the remnants of the UTIC organization have infiltrated both the Federation government and the military.
Which means their next target is...
This is such a blatant lie, it's ludicrous. As survivors, if we testify...
They'll just claim that you survived because you were in on the conspiracy.
This is insane! Do you think this is why headquarters hasn't communicated with us?
Who's that? Is she a mini-boss?
I am Captain Lapis Roman of the Galaxy Federation Special Ops Command Headquarters,
Lapis Roman.
Intelligence Bureau. I hereby place the ship under custody of the Galaxy Federation.
Lapis Roman.
I understand you're from the Woglinde. I'll take you in as witnesses. All Vector property will be temporarily confiscated as evidence.
Cosmos.
Here's the 100 series Realian under warrant.
Hey, don't hurt her! Ugh.
Detain them in a single room and watch them carefully.
All of them?
Splitting them up will only serve to underman our guard posts. Investigate as much of the ship as possible before we rendezvous with the others.
Yes, ma'am.
Guinan Kukai, you are hereby under arrest for suspicion of treason against the Galaxy Federation. Come with me.
As you wish.
Guinan Kukai. I just love to say Guinan Kukai. Wow. That was long. I'm sure there's more. Okay, here we go.
Well.
Huh?
The fleet deployment came too quickly. They must have been prepared to ensure that Momo would return to them, regardless of what happened. Or perhaps ensnaring Second Miltia was part of their plan from the very beginning.
As a neutral territory, Second Militia was invested with a whole bunch of rights and legal privileges after the Miltian conflict. There are a whole lot of folks who still have problems with that. Even outside of the UTIC organization.
The asteroid where Momo was imprisoned. I wondered where the information about that place came from. Now it seems like it was all part of the plan from the very beginning.
Do you mean from when Mommy sent you to rescue me?
You don't think there are UTIC members within the subcommittee itself?
It's not inconceivable. Perhaps it was the very person who arranged for Momo's rescue, Dr. Yuri Mizrahi herself.
No! Mommy would never do something like that!
Alan?
Sorry.
Open it.
Helmer?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Guinan. I'm in a somewhat difficult position myself at the moment, but I'm doing what I can with the Federation Parliament. Now, the woman beside you is Captain Lapis Roman. Several years ago, I sent her to infiltrate the military in order to keep tabs on the UTIC members within it. She is one of my most trusted subordinates.
Always prepared, aren't you?
Caution is something that comes naturally with age. Captain Roman will investigate the Durandal's records before someone modifies them. Please assist her.
Understood.
I'll give her the Durandal's master key.
Sir. There's an EPR comm from the CEO of Vector.
Vector? All right, I'll take it. If you'll excuse me, I'll let you know if there are any developments.
Busy as always.
Not half as much as you.
It's good to see you again, Representative Helmer.
Likewise, Mr. Wilhelm. We haven't spoken since you resigned as Executive Committee Director.
I'm well aware of the situation. Allow me to make a recommendation to the Parliament as well.
Mr. Wilhelm, you're too kind.
Actually, my concerns have even prompted me to dispatch the Damarung, which is currently underway to the Miltian system.
Your concerns?
This incident. Surely you've realized by now that...
There's no question of the UTIC organization's involvement in it.
Exactly. Given that, it can only mean they're after one thing. The original Zohar in stasis on Miltia, and...
Udu.
Udu.
We can't allow that to be awakened again.
I believe our firm's Cosmos and its related staff are currently in your care.
I apologize, Mr. Wilhelm. I'm afraid the link between the Kukai Foundation and the Second Miltian government is...
Ah, of course. Then please pass a message on to Guinan for me. Surely that would be acceptable.
That much I can do.
Tell him that we'll lend him Cosmos for a while, and he can use her as he sees fit. We still have time before the Zohar project commences, and in the worst-case scenario, she'll definitely be of use. We'll have the second R&D division and the tactical sim lab provide support.
Are you sure? Isn't that top secret?
It's a calculated risk. From our point of view, the more real-world data we get, the better.
All right. I'll convey your message to Master Guinan.
Thank you. Good day, then.
Udu.
Udu. I think I want to clip that.
The preliminary inquiry shall now begin.
Are we still cutscening?
I am an agent working for Representative Helmer of the Second Miltian Parliament. He's also with us. We can go into detail later, but for now I'll just debrief you on the current situation. You are presently under the custody of the Federation government and the military. I'll be honest with you. The way things are now, within a few hours, she'll be turned over to anti-Miltian forces. Specifically, the UTIC organization. Soon after, the second Miltian government will be stripped of all its authority. At this moment, Representative Helmer is working with the leaders of the Miltian Parliament to buy us additional time. However, our opponent's skillful manipulation requires us to find concrete proof of your innocence.
But how?
That's the question. We need something that would give conclusive evidence of your innocence.
Conclusive evidence? What about the Woglinde's black box?
We've already recovered that. Unfortunately, sometime after the final gate out, it was modified to be exactly the same as the video recording down to the time access.
Not to mention, I shot up the database on that UTIC battleship.
What about the Durandal's database? A record of the battle against the UTIC should still be there. Can't we use that to prove our innocence?
Is that a standard database?
Yeah.
Is that a problem?
Yes. Standard databases are too easily modified. I'm not certain how reliable they would be as evidence. If we had something that even the owner couldn't change, say a system with a AAA class encryption, then maybe.
What? AAA? You don't find systems with that kind of protection just lying around? For something like that, you need the Federation government's mother frame, or the UMN operating system. What?
We have one.
Oh, Cosmos.
Cosmos?
Yes. Cosmos database has a recording of the battle against the Gnosis on board the Woglinde. If we enter that as evidence...
Yeah, but in order to copy the record, we need the keys from both the Federation government and headquarters.
By diving into the Encephalon and experiencing the record ourselves, we can make a copy through the connection gear.
But that's impossible without the dive equipment.
How about the service module's simple dive unit?
You've got to be kidding. Besides, that's a violation of protocol.
We don't have any other choice, do we? Oh, I am so sick and tired of protocol.
But...
the real question is, how do we get to Cosmos?
That'll open any locked doors you come across. I'll just say that we were careless. But to make it look legitimate, you'll need to knock me out.
You sure?
Otherwise, no one would believe it, right?
You have a point.
Go easy on me, okay?
Forgive me.
You're pretty cool.
That's anime right there. Punch in the stomach, knockout. I'm sure that there is some science to this, but why am I just chaos? That's not fair. Oh well. Well, you know, you're back just in time for actual video game playing. There we go. Arrow. I don't remember how that thing's set up. Those guys make really good noises.
May all your souls rest in peace.
I think I would be pretty good at creating a sound bank of sounds. I should do that on the side. Think there's a market for that on Fiverr or something. Okay. Oh, no music. You know, I'm gonna set up my thing next time to where I can play like Xenogears music in the background when there's no music or something, or songs from this game in the background on the stream. I think that would be. I think that would enhance the video game. I could probably do it right now, but I may risk creating an echo if I have the audio running through the capture card and the Rodecaster. I don't know. It's not like I've been doing audio things for 4 years. Okay. I'm just gonna roll with this party. I think I haven't done anything with Junior yet, though. I don't think. So we're gonna have to use some T points to get the. Is it the speed or the weight? It's the speed. 1 enemy line pierce, 1 enemy line spirit, 1 enemy line all enemies. Let's do this one first. Oh, I need it. I just fucked it up. Hold on, I need to see if I have any of those like T-point things, right? What are they called? I must have used them all. Damn it, I messed up everything. Oh well, I'm sure I'll get the I've got 191. I just need 200 to be able to get one in the top. But I do have Prelude to Battle, Moonlit Serenade. Okay, Storm Waltz is the one that hits all enemies. I'll put that on triangle, so I can remember it because I'm stupid and I'll forget. And then I'll upgrade everything else after this. Or after I get some more T-points. Skills, not done anything on Junior yet, I don't think. So let's, don't have any skills. Don't have anything to extract. Don't know how to play this video game. What's the other one? Ether. Use E-points. Oh, I must have done a little bit. No, he starts with these, doesn't he? Dandyism. Okay, so... let's make sure he's got some equipment on, too. No, he doesn't have any equipment on. What's going on? I know I bought stuff for him. What the hell is happening? What is... oh, they took our shit. Okay, I bet that's it. Is that it? Can somebody please let me know if my game's glitched out or something? Because this seems bad. Okay, well. Okay, we are unarmed. It's okay. Everything's fine. Alright, I thought I was having some sort of glitch, but the reality is I'm just dumb. Is that my stuff? All right. You know, that's really like that feels like another like underbaked sort of section of the game where all I had to do was walk down a hallway and pick a thing up. It feels really half-baked. I've already checked him. I'm going to save that stuff. Like, you might expect there to be a whole section of sneaking around and fighting enemies. To get your stuff back, like that Chrono Trigger section. I think I need a couple more, at least one more of these. That happens in Chrono Trigger, where you don't have any weapons, and you've got to sneak around. In this, just run down the hallway, open a chest. Fuck it, send it in. You know? Oh, I've got my vaporizer back too. Okay, now we can go. Freeze. No, you freeze. You little baby. Okay, Junior needs 9 tech points. Damn, they hit pretty hard actually. I don't remember Knuckle being a thing. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep doing that. I really love their death sound. Okay, I need 3 more tech points for Junior until I can get something on his other list. Back to white noise. Okay, we're going into the game room because these people are still saying the same thing, I think. There's some special little master dialogue in here. You know, this reminds me of like having a gambling area on the ship where you employ these people. You're paying them, and they're just giving their money back to you. It reminds me of the old stories from I don't know how long this was, maybe the 70s, maybe before, where the coal mining corporations, that were operating in like Eastern Kentucky would pay their miners in a sort of like a corporate currency that only worked at their shops. It was a real fucked up thing to do. What they didn't pay them in U.S. dollars, and they would have to spend the money there. And so they were very easily the miners were very easily exploitable because of that. Really fucked up. And I don't think it was that long ago. I really don't. I could be wrong though. Oh no, more of these guys.
I got no time for wusses like you.
Yeah, I got no time for wusses like you. I got podcast preparation to do, boy. So I don't have a fast one on that one. I only have spell ray on the other one. Okay. I forgot how I had my characters set up. Script, that's what it was called. You're right. Okay, thank you. Man, these guys do hit hard, don't they? Jesus. Let's finish him off. Oh no, I didn't need to do that.
Okay?
Back to the sound of burning out light bulbs. Oh yeah, I really like how this game lets you use your reserve members to just heal your people. Because I'm not really planning on using Momo right now, so I can just use up her shit. Okay, let's see if we can do this thing with Junior. Okay, so you have to do 400 for Storm Waltz. That sucks. Oh well. Let's go with this one, I guess. I should have saved those tech upgrades. Alright, that's a little better, I guess.
I won't let anyone die.
You know what? Roblox is a really good comparison there. Because I've heard, I actually have a friend who's working on a Roblox game for kids, and have heard about how they exploit their developers. It sounds like they are working on trying to make that better, but it still sucks. Fortunately, the people I know, or the person, at least one of the people I know working on that is not necessarily doing it to make money. It's more of a experience thing. Kind of a stay sharp with coding kind of thing. Why am I doing such a low amount of damage right now? He should be dead, so I'm gonna end that. Am I doing something wrong? I mean, I put all of the equipment on everybody, right? Like, I'm just getting my ass kicked. Okay, let's do... Okay, they're both 320. He's got an outlaw star... an outlaw star gun. Can't remember what it was called. Like a... something caster or something. Yeah, the game that my friends are working on, I don't want to give away too much because it's not out, but like it does seem much more involved than the Roblox games I've seen my kids play. Because everything I've seen my kids play is just pure shit. Maybe I'm under-leveled. Seems like I'm taking a lot more damage than I should be, but maybe it's just this game. This game is weirdly balanced. Oh no, robots.
Okay, here we go.
See if this lightning attack does anything to these guys. A Brave Soul equipped on Junior? I don't even know what a Brave Soul is, so probably not. Alright, let's start wiggling around this. So I should be able to... I'm just trying to get my efficiency down here. See how this works. I forgot about that move. That move's really cool. I keep using the wrong... I meant to use Heaven's Wrath on him. I keep... I have such long periods of time between my play sessions that I forget how I have my guys set up. I don't know if I have the Brave Soul or not. I'll have to check. Do I have any boosts? I don't have any boosts. Oh, the casino. Yeah, I haven't really tried the casino game yet. Hello, doggy. My dog just jumped up on me. I think she wants to go outside. Or she's probably hungry. It's food time.
Eat this, prelude to battle!
All right, let's call it a day.
Yeah, let's call it a day. Not really. Baby Billy's Bible Bonkers. Is it the room where I can sleep? Hey, what's up? I look like I'm in a bind. Thanks. How can you help me? Oh, well, that's nice. Oh man, I gotta fight these things again? That's really obnoxious. Okay, how did we do this last time? We did... I think we just... buttered these guys up. See if Heaven's Wrath is anything on him.
Heaven's Wrath!
I should have used that in the middle guy. Oh well. Well, that was a waste of my first two shots, but whatever. Do we? We came from that way.
Okay, here we go.
Ready? Heaven's Wrath!
All right.
All right, let's call it a day.
Let's bloody these dudes up. Oh, hey, another guy. Can we beat him? That works. Plenty more guys to fight out here.
I guess there's no choice but to fight.
I guess so. Alright, which one's gonna boost? Why has he got more health than the other one?
Ready?
Wow. Took him out. I'm gonna go ahead and just hit him. Yeah. Oh, I thought that would kill him. 30 health left. Who's next? He's next. Oh, great. Do 29. Thanks, buddy.
I collected some good data.
I have a lot of skill points with, well, with everybody, really, right? I'll deal with that at the next save point, I guess. Oh, sorry, buddy. You can't catch me. I feel like I just want to fight one more guy for some experience points. I think my guys are still leveling up pretty quickly. Oh, I missed something. Shit. Well, or maybe I already got it. I think I maybe missed something. The armory key. I gotta go through that damn... I gotta go back into the bedroom. Yeah, I just wonder if I could have gotten that key earlier in the game, like when I was exploring before. I don't remember. I hope that was enough damage. I wasn't paying attention to this health. Oh, 4 health left. Oh well, I guess I'm gonna just level up some more. I have mostly been rushing through a lot of this stuff, so... I can just use this since I'm going to blast that. Excuse me.
Okay, here we go.
Ready? Heaven's Grasp!
Too easy. Storm Waltz seems really good. I like Storm Waltz. Makes me happy. Excuse me.
Get out of my way, or else...
I think we just try to hit this thing with Spell Ray for now, right? Ooh, nice.
Ready? Heaven's Grasp!
Okay, let's go on.
There it is. I keep getting all these escape packs. I should probably just use a couple so I can kind of get this show on the road. Oh man, look at my skills. Look at this gaming.
I got no time for wusses like you.
Yeah. That's why they're gonna shoot you in the face. Let's try using an escape pack. Do they work? Hemlock. There it is. I got 50 of these fuckers. Good. See ya. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the question is, where am I supposed to go? I don't remember what it said to go. Might as well go to the hangar since I got that armory key. Oh, here it is. I was looking for my phone. I gotta see if something. I see something. Okay.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, it is. Not really. Okay, my doggy's getting hungry, and she's really kind of getting things, getting rambunctious over there. So I'm gonna go feed the dog. I'll be right back. Okay, let's play some video games. Where's my headphones at? I went outside to let my dog out. And it's one of those days where you go outside and you're like, wow, I should be outside right now. But I'm not outside. So but that's okay. I am going to pick my kids up from school. They've got an early dismissal today. And we're going to go to the park and play America's favorite game, pickleball, which we don't really know the rules to, but we just hit the ball around. And then I'm going to a football game later. So I think I'm going to be outside plenty. But right now, I really want to be out there. So I'm probably going to play this until the next save point. I know I could get one in the casino, but I want to make progress. It's like 60 degrees here today. It was like 80 yesterday, though, which was strange. It's been... football on a Thursday. Yeah. Well, I mean, pro football plays. And the NFL plays. Well, by football, I mean American football. I don't know who's who's watching. But the pros play on Thursday, but I'm going to a college game. In college football, there's always a couple games Thursday nights. Haven't been to a game yet this year. And my dad invited me, so. And I really like Thursday night. Thursday night football games are really fun in Louisville. It's always a good environment. It's usually a good environment. When they're good. And they're good this year, so. People get really drunk, though. But I feel like there's a difference between college football in Louisville drunk and, like, no offense, Cincinnati Bengals drunk. All right. Decoder 5. I don't even know what that is. MSNBC? Okay. Oh, we've got to get to the encephalon, right? No, it's not. It's not a dry stadium. I think we were one of the first schools to kind of normalize selling alcohol in stadiums. I know that was a rule in the SEC for a long time. I think University of Kentucky just started selling beer in stadiums this year, but we've been doing it forever. Because it's different. It's different here. That you need to draw, because it's not like it's not as traditional as like Georgia or Alabama or Tennessee, where you have these like ingrained families and communities that just go no matter what and do all the tailgating stuff. So they kind of had to build it from scratch by doing things a little bit non-traditionally. Because they were shit. They played in a minor league baseball stadium up until like the early 2000s. So they started doing things like selling alcohol, playing on Thursday nights, playing on Friday nights to get on TV and stuff like that in order to kind of build a brand. And for what it's worth, it's worked for the most part. There's been ups, there's been downs. But, you know. These guys are just standing there. Oh, he is. Oh, he's got a nice little animation. Oh, I shouldn't have talked to him.
This is gonna be fun.
Ready? Lunar seal.
Jesus, these guys are boosting their asses out. Oh, poor Shion. Let's just do a Medica all real quick. Oh, I thought I had my AP built up. Oops. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because, like, because Iowa is a little bit more of a Iowa's Cornhuskers, right? Or is that Nebraska? All that corn, Iowa Hawkeyes. So Husker, Nebraska, right? So Nebraska is super traditional. So they've been able to sell it on tradition alone, which is probably part of their problem right now. Is that's why they aren't good anymore. Yeah, it took me a minute to get the Iowa. Very different football programs, but same region of the country, at least from the perspective of somebody who lives where I live. This has been Football Talk with Retrograde Amnesia. I'll talk college sports. Yeah, there's a local radio host here who covers Kentucky stuff, and he's made the point, it's made people mad, but he's made the point that the two football programs that will never be as good as they used to be are Nebraska and Tennessee. And that has kind of changed with Tennessee because now you can kind of pay players with the endorsements and stuff, so Tennessee has a big, kind of war chest for that stuff. So Tennessee will be able to probably be good again, and they've shown it in spots. But Nebraska just does. They don't have the same advantages that they used to, because everybody's on TV now, and there's more brands. And yeah, so I think that sort of elitism still comes across from Nebraska. I'm sure a Nebraska fan would think that they're better than me, a Louisville fan, in terms of a football powerhouse. But if you look at the last 10 years, Louisville hasn't been that good. But they did have Lamar Jackson not that long ago. So, and they are ranked number 11 right now. So it's like, what you did in the early 2000s doesn't necessarily matter, especially because none of the players that you are recruiting were even alive. Well, they were alive, but even sentient, aware of what was going on back then. So it's interesting to look at that stuff from a macro level. Although, you know, American football would be a pretty good RPG, honestly, because it'd be number crunching, right? That ladder looks promising. Like, I wish there was an American football manager in the vein of like there is a Football Manager game, where you can just manage the stuff without having to play the game. Because the game, I mean, there hasn't been a college football game in a while anyway, but there will be. But anyway, I would like to play it from an RPG perspective. That would be cool.
Get out of my way, or else...
Are there any other RPG franchises with a long story that spans over several games like the Xenosaga games? The Trails games, Legend of Heroes games do, but it's too much for me. I'm getting crunched on for time here. I gotta make sure I'm infiltrating the dock properly. Yeah, Dot Hack is another one. I liked those games. I don't know if I ever played them, but I liked them because my roommate played them in college. And I remember watching the anime, which had a good theme song. I'm really not being efficient right now, I don't think. Deltarune? I haven't played Deltarune. I've played Undertale. Deltarune's the Undertale thing, right? I feel like it's just... I'm using scare quotes here, but I feel like it's bad business to have a perpetual story told across multiple games in the same way Xenosaga does, because I just don't think that people are going to sign off on that as a financial thing, because you don't want to alienate an entire group of people if they haven't played the previous one. And to a certain extent, Xenosaga does that. I haven't played 2, but like I'm pretty sure that you just can't jump in.
Who would have thought one of Miyuki's inventions would come in handy?
I'm excited to use all these skill points I'm getting right now. Oh, here's my infiltration station. Yeah, that's also true. The turnaround time to make a game is so much longer. I mean, I think that's why the Trails games fill that hole. I have not played them, but they fill the hole of people who want that, and they're not high. But I mean, they're not, for all intents and purposes, they're not AAA development situations. I love PS2 ladders. Answer, yes. Oh, nice jump there, Jay. Why'd I call him Jay? He nods. I love Junior's sitting pose. Isn't JR? I'm gonna start calling him JR. We have to find Cosmos. No, we have to find a save point so Chris can pick his kids up from school. I mean, I've got time, but I would like to walk the dog before then. The save point is like upstairs, right? But I think I can go. I think there's a decoder door I can go unlock here. I don't remember where it is though. I guess I'll do it next time. I'm gonna go upstairs and go to the save point. Blood Bowl. I've never played Blood Bowl. I always thought it looked cool. But also it's like a tabletop thing, right? We're starting a Blood Bowl league in the Retrograde Amnesia community. Thanks, buddy. Why am I talking to this guy? I don't know why I'm talking to this guy. It's such a natural thing for me to just want to just talk to an NPC whenever I see him, just because of what I've been conditioned to do through the podcast. But anyway, I'm gonna save my game and call it. Excuse me, call it a day because I've got to go do some more stuff. But I think I made some pretty good progress. So if I take notes on everything that I've gone through since we've last recorded. We stopped just before the exploration of the Durandal, I think. Maybe. So if I take some notes on that up to here, maybe we can record a podcast soon. That'd be good. Okay, well, thanks everybody for dropping in. I appreciate it. It's nice that the streams aren't lonely. Not that I'll talk to nobody, but it is nice that people stop by, so I appreciate it. I'm sure a lot of people, when they first get to streaming, they don't have anybody drop in because they don't have an existing community. So I do appreciate that. And we will see you next time. Thanks.